Hello and welcome to another installment of Blackboard Chalk Talks. In this segment, we'll be looking at common functionality within your Blackboard course, specifically the course management panel. And so at the end of this lesson, or if you're just watching the video, you should be able to describe the purpose and basic functions of the course management control panel, also perform a basic navigation of the control panel functions to the Grade Center and groups and users fields. And so as you look at your basic layout of your course shell, you should be able to see a navigational dashboard at the top with some tabs and buttons over here on the right and a few buttons over here on the left, the content area, your course menu over here to the left on the top, and then the area that we're looking at here today is the course management panel, also known as the control panel. And so as we go through and look at this together, the course management panel allows access to features and tools relating to course customization, administration, and maintenance. And then we also want you to know that this is available to you as a faculty member, but not to the cadets. And so that's a good distinction for you. All the tools you see over here on the right are for your use and for building content into your course, building functionality into your course. Your students will never see this window over here. And so just a basic overview of these buttons that you see here. Content collection is just a SharePoint type of a situation where all of the content that you have uploaded into your course is shared there. There's also the ability to go higher into that, where you see institutional folders where other content is stored that you can access as well. Course Tools has a wide variety of helpful tools, and this is where you'll find Collaborate Ultra. This is where you'll find the Respondus Lockdown Browser, different functions within your course that help with collaboration, communication, incentives, and assessments for you and for your students. The evaluation tool, and again, we're not going to spend any time on this because we're going to watch a short video that covers some of these things. But the main thing I wanted to stress here in this video is the Grade Center, which links to all of your grading functions, which is going to be extremely important for you as you get started in your course. And then the users and groups, which gives you the ability to enroll and disenroll, move your students around within groups in your course. Customization will be covered in another video as well, which changes properties and themes within your course, and you can add some banners within that link as well. Packages and utilities is primarily used and reserved for the system administrators. There are a couple of things that we can do for faculty within this section, but it's mainly for administrators. And then also there's a help button at the bottom there. And so looking at the Grade Center here, we want to go to the course management panel, control panel, go down to that Grade Center area. You can open up right into the full Grade Center, which gives you what you're seeing over here on the right, which is all of your students and all of the things that need to be graded within your Grade Center. Or you can just go directly to what needs to be graded right now. Or if you want to look at some assignments or tests specifically, you can make that determination. But if you go right into the Grading Center, again, you'll get this full spread of everything within your course. Now, there are some reports and management tools up here at the top. We encourage you to take a look at those and just go through and explore those and find out where everything's at and see some of the functionality within there. But as you look at your course down here, you'll find within each of the grading columns, you have a drop-down menu here that allows you to change some functionality within that particular column. As your students begin to turn in assignments, you'll start to see some of these symbols appearing within your Grade Center. The green check mark here just indicates that the student has turned in that document and you have already graded it, so it's already taken care of. There should be a grade here at that point as well. And then we see this yellow circle here with the exclamation mark. This is just telling you that this needs to be graded. And so when you click on the down arrow to the right of that box, you'll see three options here. The easiest is just to go right down to the attempt graded. Takes you right into that assignment that's been attempted by your student. You can also exempt that grade if for some reason your student tells you that they'd like to resubmit because they made a mistake or something along those lines. You can exempt that grade and it basically resets it so that they can turn in a new assignment. This blue pie chart here just tells you that the student is currently working on that test or that quiz or whatever it is that's being graded, and it's not quite finished yet. They haven't submitted that for grading yet. Moving on from there, we'll go into the users and groups function within your course management panel. Right below the Grade Center, you see users and groups there. We're not going to talk about groups today, but we encourage you to go ahead and click into that area, explore a little bit, and it's fairly self-explanatory to just set up a group. Going into the smart views and everything that goes along with groups is a little more advanced, but just looking at users here today, once you click into this users, it will give you a list of all the students that are currently enrolled in your course. These students should automatically be enrolled into your course before the term starts, but a lot of times as the registrars move around students at the beginning of the semester, you may need to remove a student from your course or to add a student to your course. This is where you would do that. And so as you click on the down arrow for each of your students, you'll see a couple of different areas that you can change their password, change their role in your course, change their availability in the course. You can remove them. You can put them into a different child course. And so we want to caution you with this, because if this student is already enrolled in your course and they've already started turning in assignments, you've already graded some of those assignments, and then you decide to remove them, all those graded assignments will be lost. And so if you need to move them somewhere or remove them from your course, let us know at the Blackboard help desk, and we will remove them along with their grades and move them to where they need to go into a different course or wherever they need to go without losing those grades. And so that's important for you to know as well. Now, if you need to enroll a student into your course, you need to come up here to find users to enroll. Once you click on that box right there, you'll see this come up. And if you know their student username for Blackboard right off the top of your head, or they have it, they can give it to you, you can go ahead and put that in there and submit it. If not, you can just browse for it, and it's pretty easy to find. Just type in a first name, last name, and you should be able to find them fairly quickly. Most of your cadets are going to be enrolled as a student, of course, but you might have some upperclassmen that are helping you for some reason, and you can put them in as an assistant. You can put them in as a grader so they can help you with your course, and that works really well for different organizations that you might be a part of. And so that's how you would change that. That gives them a little bit more permission to help you in the course. Here's where you change their availability, either available or non-available.
Now let's take a look at the control panel. We recommend that you take some time to explore the functions available here, but here's a quick overview. The content collection is the Blackboard file repository. If you click the first link below this heading, you can see all the files that you have already uploaded and added into your course on any of the content pages that you've created. You can also upload files directly into the content collection, and then you can navigate to them to add to your course. But remember, your students can never directly access the files in the content collection. This is only available to faculty. Institution content provides access to files stored at a higher level. It can be used to share documents across departments or across the entire institution. Course Tools provides instructors with direct access to objects or functions available from any Blackboard tool. Evaluation helps you to run course reports or access tools that can help you keep track of student activity or identify at-risk students. Grade Center provides access to the Needs Grading page. This is where all submitted attempts of gradable activities, such as assignments, tests, and discussions, can be found and then graded. Now, let's look at the full Grade Center. This is where you'll manage grading for the entire course. Users and Groups allows you to see a list of all students in the course. You can also see the role of everybody enrolled in the course, as well as their email address. You can also see any groups that are created, and you can edit, email, or delete groups from here. Customization has quite a number of different options. What you see here depends upon your role in the course. In particular, however, do notice the Tool Availability link. This is where you would go to turn on a tool if it does not display by default in your course shell.
So that's a great video just to give you an overview of the functions within the control panel. And so again, as you move on from here, we encourage you to go ahead and navigate through these areas. Go into your course management panel, drop down that control panel, check out the grading center, your users and groups. And you can do that by minimizing this module, log into one of your own courses, locate the control panel, and explore both the Grade Center and the users and groups. And we encourage you to do that. And if you have any questions, please notify us at the help desk, and we'll get those answers to you as fast as possible. Good luck to you, and enjoy your tour at USAFA.